Vlogtober day 25, and we are walking on a busy road. We're on our way to a corn maze that is very close to our house. What is this, like 2 miles, 3?
No, less than that.
Less than that. Yeah, so we're almost there. Should be fun.
This way?
Yeah.
This way? All right. Follow Warren. Grant, please. Okay, give me the pencil. I'll hold your pencil. You can draw later, okay? You can draw later.
Oh, I found a red letter.
All right, write it down.
Alright. It's okay. It's okay. Walk. 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 We're going.
Stop, why stop?
Stop, Mama, stop.
Wait.
7.
Pick it up. Okay, I'll hold it.
Alright, we haven't.
We figured out our puzzle.
It's J-M-E-O-I.
Emoji. We found all the red letters. And I think we're at the end. Yes, we are the champions. Look how sweet they are. I want a goat so bad. I want a goat. And I want one of these guys here.
Warren for president.
Yay. Well, day 25 is over. We're eating dinner. It was my mom's birthday, and we called her, told her happy birthday, did FaceTime. And she told me I looked like I was pregnant.
Ha, 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 you look pregnant, Mama.
So that made me feel really,
Nice.
really good. Thanks, Mom.
Ha, 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 you look pregnant.
Thanks, Mom. Love you too. Okay, we're eating pickled herring.
Mama looks pregnant.
I was
I'm also
nervous about it, but it's pretty good. We wanted to try some Scandinavian foods because we just finished learning about the Norse gods,
dog.
etc., and the Vikings and all that. And hush, what are you doing? Anyway, but I was nervous about trying pickled herring, but it turned out pretty good. It tastes good. We had it with sweet potatoes because we didn't have normal potatoes, and some turnips. It was pretty good. One of them is orange flavored, so it had like orange peel, and that was my favorite one. And then we had another one that has dill, and that was very good too. I felt like the dill one was very overwhelming though. It was good if you like dill, and I do.
Take a dog.
Anyway, close to where we live is a town called Polsbo, and it was originally settled by, well, originally settled by Norwegians. So there's a lot of Scandinavian influence around here, which is kind of cool. Obviously, it wasn't originally. Did you just lick me? Oh my god! Anyway, other than the native people that obviously were here first, right?
I will get you like a dog.
You licked me like a dog. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, anyway, so we're having dinner. The dog is barking. Everything's chaotic, as usual. Okay, hopefully I'll remember to record tomorrow. So, good night. So let's talk a little bit about my Nanowrimo preparation. I have not done very much. If you saw my last vlog compilation, things kind of went off the rails last week, and I really just lost my focus. So we've got 1 week until Nanowrimo, and I would like to have a few things done by then. I need character bios, just very basic, like backstories for my main character, which is pretty much done. My secondary main character, I guess, I don't know. She's a supporting character, but like a very big supporting character. And then my villain, right? So that's 3 backstories I'd like to have figured out. Yeah. I do this thing where I try to find images of actors or models or whoever that I feel kind of embody my characters. And that's usually very helpful for me, but I'm going to explain something here. So I cast my main character, which was very hard for me to do. I was thinking I kind of wanted him to have a vibe similar to...
Do you want a ukulele?
Do I want a ukulele?
What do you want?
I don't know. Hush. Shh. Hush now. Hush now. I'm talking right now. Can you hold on? Can you hold on?
No.
No? No.
I can talk to you.
You can talk to me in a minute, okay? Anyway, old Russian movie called Solaris, right? It has a actor named, oh God, what's his name? Donatas Banonius? I don't know. Anyway, I kind of like his whole look. I don't know, but I wanted him to be swarthier and hairier because this guy is a swarthy, hairy guy living in the woods, setting shit on fire. Anyway, but then I got to thinking, I really like Ian McShane, like his whole thing, his whole deal, you know, like currently. I loved him in Deadwood, love him in American Gods, and I feel like my main character would look like him as an old dude, okay? So then I'm like, let's look at pictures of Ian McShane when he was young. And I'm just gonna say it's distracting. And I cast him as my main character, but like, I'm distracted. Like, okay, that's him as Judas Iscariot. And I mean, you know, I have a type. What can I say? That looks like my husband a little bit. So now I don't know if I should keep him as my main character. But I think because I just keep looking up pictures of young Ian McShane. I don't know, it's weird. He doesn't look like that anymore. Anyway, I'm sure it's just because I'm not writing yet, and so I'm just falling down these rabbit holes, but yeah. And then I found all these documentaries about Judas Iscariot, and I've been kind of in a whole biblical history thing, which has absolutely nothing to do with my book. Nothing at all. 1 week to go. 1 week until NaNoWriMo, people. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm drinking worms.
Show me how you drink your worms.
Oh, such good drinking.
Ew! You're silly.
No, take a picture of it.
I took a video.
That's for yummy worms.
Yummy worms?
I like chicken.
Vlogtober, day 27. Hi, Grant. What's the matter? What's wrong?
I'm hugging him.
You don't want Papa to hug you? Why are you so sad? Faker. All right. I recorded a podcast episode today for my knitting podcast, and that'll probably be, well, it's already posted, but, you know, this won't be posted for a few more days probably, so I don't know. If you're watching this first, go watch that if you're into knitting.
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 Vloggy, so I'm not into knitting.
Oh, here's Grant. He came to say hello. What have you been doing today?
Good of Legos. I wanted to make something.
You made something with Legos?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? I think you did.
I didn't, but...
What do you want to make with Legos?
Instructions.
Instructions?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have teeth.
You have teeth? That's true. All right.
Wow.
Anyway, I worked a little bit on my Nanowrimo prep. I have been brainstorming because I have a beginning and Grant. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? I have a beginning and I have an end. I even have like an epilogue, but I don't know what's happening in the middle. So, I don't know, I gotta figure that out. It's hard. I can't, I don't know. I have no idea. Nothing I come up with works. Okay. But anyway, NaNoWrimo's in like 4 days. So I guess I need to figure it out.
NaNoWrimo.
Are you gonna support me through my alcoholism next month?
I'll supply with constant supply of alcohol.
He went to Costco and I was like, show me the beer, send me pictures of the beer. And he sent me like 50 pictures and I like,
beers.
There's like 50 beers. And so I picked like 3 or 4 of them. And he's like, you want all of them? I'm like, yeah, I want all of them. Ah! Look at my cool shirt. Caring for your demon cat. Isn't that great? Don't you love it?
I love it.
I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Do you like my shirt?
Oh. Yeah, I do. I like that she's gently caressing the cat.
Anyway. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Vlogtober day 28. I'm just going to talk for a little bit about my Preptober situation right now. So I've been sort of agonizing about plot for the story. I told myself that I had to have a plot embryo completely filled out. I needed to have all these things figured out. And it has really just sucked all the joy out of this project. Like yesterday, I just like closed my book, my notebook, and was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So guess what? I'm not. Yeah. I'm still gonna do NaNoWriMo, and I'm still gonna be working on this project, but I think I have enough plot figured out. I have a beginning, and I have an ending. I don't have the details figured out yet in between. I know what the conflict is. I know little things along the way, but I'm just not going to worry about it anymore because I am not having fun. So what I am going to do for these remaining couple days is think a little bit about the world building type stuff. Specifically the social structure in this community that is centered in the story, and along with that, their religious beliefs and things like that. Because this is very insular, secluded society, right? It's a very small community, a cult, essentially. Let's be honest, it's a cult. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to think a little bit more about that and not worry so much about the plot at this point, because it's not fun. And I've also decided how I'm going to be tracking my NaNoWriMo is in time, not words. So I'm trying to sort of figure out how much can I show up to the writing desk, you know, how many hours can I put in a week? Usually I only get to write on the weekends, but I'd like to try to get a couple weekdays in there as well. So I'm thinking around 12 hours a week. And that's just showing up. That's not constant writing time. That's just coming to the table with the intention of writing or thinking or prepping or whatever. Because again, I'm a NaNoWriMo rebel, and if I have too many restraints on myself, I am resistant to that, even if they are restrictions that I put on myself for my own good. Sometimes I'm like, no. Anyway, so that's what it's going to be. I'm going to track my showing up weekly. So if I can put in the time, commit, right? Yeah, so that's where we are. That's where we are. I feel okay. Feel okay about that decision, I think. And honestly, it's just a couple days left before the kickoff, you know, and I'd rather not spend these few days completely stressed, frazzled, and worried about what hasn't happened yet, when November is gonna be like that. Like, I don't need any help being stressed out, okay? Yeah, and also tracking time is gonna be easier than tracking word count anyway, for me as a hand writer. I feel like if I were typing, it'd be easier to have like a real word count. But, you know, depending on the day, I write bigger, I write smaller. Let's just not do that. You know? Time. Commitment. Let's do this. Oh, I wanted to show. I ordered some Blueface Leicester spinning fiber. So this is wool, but look how packed this is. Like, this is packed so tight. It is like a balloon, just crammed with a pound of fiber. I'm kind of scared to open it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna explode, but we'll see. There we go. There's the owner, shop owner, nikkislip.etsy.com, undyed, combed top, 1 pound, 80/20 superwash, biffle, wool, and nylon. And this is also packed very, very tight. So, very exciting. Yay! I don't know if I made it clear to anyone who's not a knitter or a spinner. This is fiber that you spin on a spindle or a spinning wheel to make yarn for knitting or crochet. And a pound is probably enough for a sweater, you know, depending on different variables. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna dye this, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna dye it before I spin it or after I spin it. Just don't know. Just don't know. Okay, so here I am again. I had a little bit of time to come up with a... Wow. I gave Grant a balloon, and it's apparently the most fun ever. Careful. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. I decided that 3-hour sessions are gonna be doable. I will keep working on Saturday and Sunday, and then hopefully I can get in... It's so loud. Hopefully I can get in 2 more work days a week. So basically, you know, on a good weekend, I would put in 3 hours on Saturday, 3 hours on Sunday. And then pretty much nothing throughout the week. So my thinking is if I could just double that amount, that would be a hustle for me. So that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna shoot for 3 hours on Tuesday, 3 hours on Thursday, and then 6 hours total for the weekend, for 12 hours a week. And with doing that, I should hit my target on like the 28th for time. And I made a handy little chart, which I will show now. There it is, my time tracker. 48 hours. So 48 hours for the month of November. That is my goal. That is double what, well, it's actually more than double the amount of hours that I would put in a normal month. So I think that is good enough. Okay. That's probably going to be all for this video. I will have one more Vlogtober video for the next, the remaining 3 days of October. Yeah. Until the next video, stay safe.